Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Pyre. So we've got a bit of dialogue in the Black Wagon, which we're going to go to right now, and then we're going to continue on with the journey. So let's go over straight away. There's Tizo. Now, is this where we left off? I don't remember what it is. Tizo seems despondent following the confrontation with Orlich. Horror! Hero! Nah! Then the little imp looks at you with sadness in his eyes, but says no more. He skitters up into the rafters. Oh, poor old Tizu. So he was feeling a little bit disappointed, I think, maybe, or saddened by the fact that he had met his old. Was it? I don't know. Master? Is that too much of a thing there to say that he was a master? Anyway, taking off, regardless of what has just happened, we're going to move on. We're going to go up. We're going to go to our next area, to where we will then do another rite. And I wonder if the narrator will rejoin us in the next rites, because he left. He was not very happy, actually. He was a little bit, well, he didn't like the idea that we was going to face one of the old Nightwing. One of the old Nightwings, yeah. Am I going too far up? Well, where's my landing spot? There has to be a landing spot somewhere around here. There we go, land. Okay. Down we go. Mount Idol. You land amid the old monastery of Mount Aldil. Is that yeah? At whose summit awaits the liberation rite. Thus begins our third ascent to the fall of Solom. My agents and the Commonwealth report. Our plan is proceeding. Let's strive against to liberate one of our own and rise its chances. Yeah, seek the demon scribe's favor. Right. Okay. With some time to spare after having landed, you join Faye on a brief expedition to the Mount of Solimur. Thanks to each of you 8 scribes, for it is you who have united us together in this your most sacred tradition. The path of the outcome are the same. Is that not so? But I need to ask, for I am sure of it, and so I shall follow unflinchingly the path you have prepared for me. Soon, you and she are finished paying your respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Solimur has shown you favour. You shall soon begin your ascent, though there is time as yet to pursue your vocations. Accept the blessings. Right, so we're going to forage for resources. We can study in private, or we can mentor a companion. I think just before this writes, and again, this is where we have to decide who shall we set free. Now, obviously, I do have in mind that I've been going in order of the first 3 that we met. That Hedwin, Jodaro, and of course Ruki. So naturally, my next companion that I will set 3 should obviously be Ruki, as I think he deserves to go through 3, as did his previous counterparts. But before we do that, let's go inside the Black Dragon. Who shall we come across? Of course, today we'll be talking to Faye. Let's speak with her. Faye seems to be talking to the Black Wagon's walls again, though this time something seems to have come all over her. Ah, little brother, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? You are unsure whether to check in with her or leave her be. Wait and listen or get her attention. Faye is acting rather odd even for her. Should we, well, I think if we wait and listen, we may discover more, obviously, and of course if we get her attention, we'll break her, snap her out of her little, I guess, daydream or trance, as it may be, that she's gonna obviously be under, like just by talking. She obviously sees the wagon as a little brother. She has connections with the wagon. Whether that's true or not, it's all within her mind. And anyway, we still like Faye, and we won't want anything untoward happen to her. So I'll get her attention. See if though Faye is clearly capable of surviving on her own, you do worry for her. Of course, that's why we've done it. And in this case, make an attempt to reach out to her. Oh, hi, mister. I didn't think I saw you there just now, and so my little brother here and I were just thinking, was just talking for a little while. Well, I was the one doing the talking, while my little brother, he is just a wagon wall, so he cannot respond. He cannot respond, but he can listen, and he listens really well. Now I'd like to go back to my conversation with him, if you don't mind, and you're welcome to stay, though, if you like. It seems Faye is doing alright after all. Let's keep listening. What does she wish to say? You decide to take Faye up on her invitation and keep listening to her conversation with the wagon wall, her little brother, as she calls it. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I remember. It's that they always said that there was something wrong with me, but they wouldn't really tell me what. They said that I was moon touched. But so what? So then the scribes, they call me here. They are the ones who brought me here, not those people. They were so cruel. They always were so cruel. I didn't have a little brother at the time. No one that I recall, really. Although so much of it back then, I can't tell how much of it I dreamed. Most of it, I didn't want it to be true, but I remembered that they threw me out. They decided they would throw me out and let the scribes take care of me. They said the scribes, they would take care of me. It was so very quiet here, and I was all alone again, although I think I liked it more being alone down here than being alone back there. Everybody's alone down here, and so it makes me feel less alone somehow. Back there, why, I would sometimes see families, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, but here they was hardly anyone at all. But I know that I was closer to the scribes. I knew that they were in the skies above, and I did search for them up there, you know. And then one night I found them. I saw the stars and they were falling to the ground, and I thought, why is that the scribes themselves are crying? Are they sad? And maybe are they sad for me? Well, that was when I first saw you, little brother. With your help, I would get closer to the scribes. That way, maybe they could answer all my questions, don't you think? But I am very sorry, very glad I found you. And the others, I'm finally not alone. I'm finally not alone. And more importantly, I think sometimes I even feel that way that I am not alone. Maybe as we get closer, maybe I will get to feel that way more often, being here or being anywhere with you and all my friends. She falls silent. You were concerned for her at first. You sense that now she is at peace. She wanders off, faintly smiling. You sense you have a better understanding of her now. It's always just before now the rites begin that we get to know one of the our companions. Right, so let's master someone who needs a bit of a boost. Who haven't we done for a long time? I think, actually, you know what? I think Faye may need that extra boost today. As it's going to be a day with Faye. Right. You would teach me more about the rites? You ask Faye to explain to you in her own words the histories of the 8 scribes and speak to how their varied backgrounds formed the basis not just of the rites but of the Commonwealth. Wow, that's a big old boost. I know they must be watching still. I know it. You do believe in them as well, don't you? Oh. She's just but a child. Alright, let's continue on with our journey anyway. Okay, so we're going to go to... we can go to Temple Kristen. Is that... yeah, Kristen. Second of 2 paths leading to the mountain summit. You sense Ruki shall gain favour from the scribes along this route. Temple High Road. First of 2 paths leading to the mountain summit. You sense Bertrude shall gain favour from the scribes along this route. Well, I think because it may be his last journey, let's go and take favour towards Ruki Greentail has obviously been one of my favourites, alongside Sir Gilman, sorry, Mr. No. While traversing the old monastery on the way to the summit, you pass a monument to Molten Millilith, and Ruki happens to take notice.
Ah, hey scribes, it's your pal and ever loyal servant Ruki Greentail here, just stopping by to say hello is all. If you're feeling generous, just thought I'll let you know I'll sure like to get on out of here this time, okay? So let me out, okay? I'll owe you one.
Soon you and he are finished paying your respects. As you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense that Molten Millilith has shown you favour. Ruki gains 3 glory for the next rite. Alright, so on we go once again. Now where are we going to be this time? Are we at the gate now? I think we're at the gate. Right, okay, what does it say? Right, you and your companions arrive again at the scribe gate before an archway curved of stone. Shall we, reader? The minstrel leads you toward his counterpart, who seems unsurprised to see you all approach. They're exiles of Nightwings, and you again, Tariq. Greetings, Celeste. We have returned. The stars shine darkly these past nights, nothing more than a portent of your arrival. Is it? Likely nothing more now. They are ready for you. Then come forth. Each of you in turn, please state your name and what it is that you seek whilst crossing Scribe Gate. Wait, you. She points to Bertrud. You are new amongst this group. You should go first. Please do as she asks, Bertrud, madame.
We are known throughout the downside as Big Bird's route. We follow Sandalwood, for we are found or fond of him. He led us into exile, and he shall lead us out.
The Gate Guardian acknowledges her and motions for the rest of you to proceed. Everyone does as before, including you. Once all of you have declared yourselves, she regards you all for another moment and beckons towards the mountain top. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Thank you, Celeste. Until the summit. Tariq. So here we go then. We are going to go in and play our next liberation rite. This is the sad part though for me, because I always feel that someone has to go, obviously. Who should it be? Right, commence the liberation rite. Let's check in with the slug market.
Hey, welcome back, you guys!
You know, I guess this is a little pretty decent spot for business all under the sun. Cause used to be it was real bad up here, you know? I'll be here and just wait and wait and wait. And sometimes it gets real good, like I was telling you before and stuff like that. So anyway, you're buying anything or what? We've got 84. We'll do some handful of stardust. Usually has a good thing. That's 88. No, I can't go to those. I guess they're rings, right? So maybe it's some stardust. Right, raise the rank of certain talismans. To +4 to +5. Let's do that one. Who will I add that to? No, what? Oh, I gotta buy it first. Right, proceed. There we go. That's all I can afford to buy, so let's put that. Can we put that onto there? I think we'll definitely have to take Rookie anyway, just in case. And I think Faye should join us on one. And after dousing the adversary prior, the bearer prior is restored. Right, so that goes to here, does it? Nope. Okay, so I've got to go back. Nope. Right, let's do that one. Damn it. Right, Rookie. I think I have to go on this one. I can never remember where this should actually go. I think I've got to. It's a talisman. Well, we'll put that there anyway. And then I think we're done.
Pleasure doing business
With you guys. Commence the liberation rite. Let's go. We may as well just do this. Get it over and done. Again, you have reached the fall of the Solomon. Where once among you can go free, provided you prevail against the essence of the liberation rite. Reader, we would ask a moment of your time. We have to talk. As darkness falls, the minstrel and Wolfred pull you aside. We have some news that is, depending upon how you look at it, potentially unfortunate. The lone minstrel directs your attention towards a dark night sky. The stars are fading. It is true, with the advert of the Titan stars visibly fewer stars seem to be shining than once you saw them in the sky above. Yes, the stars themselves are vanishing. Why, I do not yet understand, but what it indicates is this: the rites are drawing to an inexorable end. The lights of the stars, without it, the rites would be unable to commence. Anyway, that is the bad news. The good news is there are a lot of stars to go. How many liberation rites remain, I do not know yet. The outer metric is complicated. An estimation of the number of stars, the rate at which they fade, the accelerating rate at which we are being summoned here anyway. I'll work it out as soon as possible. For now, I felt that you should be aware. We can inform the others in due time. At the moment, though, they have this right to think about, and so do you. Look forth. As the stars above begin to shine, Volfred's words begin to sink in. It seems you have a limited number of chances remaining to liberate your companions, including this one now. Oh, damn. So with the stars fading, I haven't used any of these yet, so I'm not going to now. And my adversary is the other ones, isn't it? Yeah. So let's have a look. Yeah, I think we just go straight into this. At the start of the rite, your adversary's Pyre shall ultimately gain. See, adversaries is always the other side, so adversaries will gain, should have 50% stamina. Why should I give them? Oh, right. At the start of the rite, your Pyre shall automatically suffer damage. Your adversaries shall each have 8 hope, so every time it gives me either favour or your adversaries shall be more cunning. Yeah. Presence. And quickness. Right, so I'm going to live without that, as I have done till now. Of course, I've got to decide who's going to be. Oh, I hate this decision. Well, like I said, I think definitely we'll choose Ruki. He is the last one of the original set, the original lineup when we first set off.
Congratulations, Frida. It would appear the rites are drawing to a close. Doubtless the doing of that Orlek in all his bitter spite. For now, your exiles have another chance at freedom here upon the fall of Solium.
Solium. I always get that word.
Do your adversaries, the Essence. They fought so very bravely for this moment. Whichever side prevails soon shall send one of its own into the warm embrace of civilization.
The Pyres burn, and each of the Triumvites is present and prepared. I concur. The Pyres burn, and each of the Triumvites is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the Essence, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. Yeah. Tamitha swoops down from somewhere and unfastens her mask. I know, Aztulva, and I mean to return to my ancestral home and promptly resume my responsibilities. I fight tactitum of the High Wing remnants. Our long stalemate against the Commonwealth shall soon be ended, should I and several of my sisters manage to rejoin our clan. Then our vengeance shall be swift and thorough. Your quarrel with the country that cast you into exile is beneath the notice of the scribes, Tamatha failing. Here you shall be judged under the stars.
My quarrel with the Commonwealths
Is all that gave me my sister's strength enough to reach this point. The scribes ought well take heed of how my people suffer. We are not weaklings anymore, like the Terrestrial Tethys. We shall not fall in line with flightless fools and their naked attempts to subsume our heritage, our culture. Speak not again thus of the saint, or you shall be expelled, Tamatha Thane. Tamatha scoffs, then turns her attention towards your side. And Nightwings, as for you, the furry, we shall immediately show is nothing in comparison to the hatred growing for your commonwealth in the mountains. On the other side, she signals to her sisters to ready themselves. You seek your freedom, but there shall be nothing safe for diversions. Should you manage to return. Right, so there we go. As for you, Nightwings, you bring darkness with you. What have you wrought upon the stars? Celeste, please, we do not know what is amiss here. The Nightwings have come only to see the liberation is carried out. Indeed, then, make your choice, Nightwings. Who among you is to be anointed here? Oh, here we go.
Who shall return to glory?
I can actually do... Right. I have a chance to actually do Fae. And I kind of want to... I know who I want to keep. Fae has been really good to me. Oh, I'm actually... See, normally, like, you're not been allowed to do anybody else. I know I've been saying it, Rookie is the one I need to set free, because he was the last of the original, when we first started this game, way back when. Okay, so I think we'll have to go with Rookie, as I stated. I think it is time to say goodbye, Rookie. Hopefully say goodbye. I mean, I have to win, of course. That's the problem. Alright, let's say goodbye.
Good choice there, chum. Though, if I get out of here, I don't know what you're gonna do without me.
Who shall strive for him?
I think we will actually choose. I'm thinking I want Tamatha as well to join. Let's have a look. What is her stats? She's quite low. Quickness is 16. So Gilman has the highest. Hope. We have hope on our side with Faye. I'm really stuck as to who do I choose. I'm only going to choose. I think we should have a Tamatha. Sure, let's get him out of here then. I think I forgot her voice, to be honest. And then... Alright, I think... I'm going to choose
Faye.
Faye. Oh, I can help. I think I can help. Okay.
Choice is cast.
One final obstacle to overcome. I can soar again above your commonwealth. Such a destruction I shall rain upon it soon. But first, let us dance this final time. Okay. Hopefully, I made.
Commence.
Go. Go, Faye. Go, Faye. No! Dropped it. No! Oh, I didn't have no one there with the power. As the liberation rite continues, you see Pamela reaching out to you, or perhaps just reaching out to annoy anyone at all. Sorry. Vida, someone please let her prevail. Let her prevail, please. Let her prevail. Here, this once. If this thought makes me a traitor, so be it. But please let Tamitha prevail, for she is here, wrapped up in all of this because of me. Damn! Big turn. Right, the plea trails off, and Tamitha remains steadfast. All of her attention focused on the liberation rite, and as for Tamitha, prepare yourselves, Nightwings, and as for you all, Paramount, I await the outcome of this night, for it shall soon ensure that I may never have to see your smirking countenance again. Right. Go. Oh, damn it. You dropped it. Go. What? Now I've got speed. I don't really want to lose. Oh, they were quite high up already. Oh, I don't know why I've done that. Yeah, well done. We just scored it. She scored it, and she was the one wanting this. I really, really know that there may be. Yeah. Oh, I'm so concentrated on that. Hark now, my sisters down. That the book says advance to strike. Formation prevail here against these wretches, no matter the cost. In disregard for the ways of the right, Tamitha has ordered the Tyrannovites to push further afield, adopting an even more aggressive stance for the remainder of the right. Oh, they're pushing into. Hey, that's cheating.
Such hatred spewing constantly from that ought to wake you up.
That's cheating, isn't it? Oh, come on. No, wait, what?
Has plunged into the pyre. The Nightwing's adversaries gained an edge. The orb
Oh, come on.
quenches the flame.
I can't get onto that. That's just...
Oh,
Right, go.
such chaos.
Run. Score it. Well done. Right. I can't hold her off.
Unfortunate.
Oh, come on. This is not fair. They're cheating.
The flames withstood what ought to put them out.
Oh, come on.
It is lost.
That's cheating.
The essence.
That's my
proved
first
their
loss.
worth. The Nightwings, on the other hand,
We don't get another chance to set... Oh, I'm not happy with that.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And
That's
thus
cheating, though.
The scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the essence shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Ah, damn it all, chums. I can't believe you blew it. I could have been out of here. I really thought you had it in the bag. Oh, well, that's out of my system now, so see you back at the wagon, hey?
Oh, man, I just can't know. That is the first time I think I've been pushed been pushed back. Commonwealth Force? How fitting that traditions such as this should spring forth from a culture such as yours. They ought to have put me to the sword, but no, they, in their arrogance and in their smug superiority, designs reason that those such as I ought to be exiled instead. Here, then, we would live in penitence and learn the error of our ways. She laughs, for once, though not with joy. Such utter nonsense! And now they shall receive me open-armed, a champion forged by their precious system, yet I shall use every walking breath to bring them all to ruin. She turns to her fellow sisters of the essence and regards them with respect. Sisters, we may not be bound by blood, but ours is a stronger bond even than that. May we soar together in this star someday, and I swear to you, the high-wing remnants shall survive. Farewell, sisters. A moment later, she is gone, engulfed with the waters of the shimmering pool. Yet you hear her voice reverberate for one last song. Farewell, sisters. Accept this, for it is done. I don't want to accept it, but I have to. And I felt like I was being pushed forward. I think there was a lot of cheating there that
Godspeed, Tamitha
they
Thane.
pushed themselves
The
forward
8 scribes are ever merciful.
to get
By
a
their grace, the
greater
cycle of the
advantage.
rites may yet continue for a while.
You and the Nightwings may have experienced your first defeat, but this is not the end. Man, I'm really sad by that. Rather, this is an opportunity for you and your fellow exiles to press onward. Rookie, for example, learned a valuable lesson this night. So too has Pamela, not in spite of the setback with the essence, but because of it. And Faye is no exception. She has gained more insight here as well. Your fellow exiles all shall gain enlightenment and learn and grow from what has transpired. And your story shall continue. The choice of whether to accept such outcomes now and all throughout your quest to be yours alone. Man, I feel really bad for Rookie, but I felt like I was cheated. I'm not sure if I could have at some point done that myself. Of course, good. A time as any to say thank you for having me along on this strange little journey of yours, reader darling. Yeah, of course she wanting us to actually give up. Do dash. I mean, I actually felt no real urgency to award her then.
Until the rites begin anew.
Well, Tamitha, I knew full well I never could give back to you the years you spent in exile, and I knew I never could regain your trust. But maybe now at least, I can start to live with myself again. Though, how absurd. I might have doomed the Commonwealth, the High Wing remnants, and Tamitha alike this night, and yet, once more, all I can think of is myself.
Dranega.
I need a drink. Well, we all need a drink now after that, I think. Right. So. Okay, after the. Right, so we've got. Save point, right. So, after the liberation rite, you find Penriver drinking alone. Everyone else seems to be off doing something equivalent. And that point, I think it is now time to actually end this episode. Yeah, I felt slightly cheated with that, but anyway, that's neither here nor there now. It's done with, and we will continue again in another episode. Thanks very much for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button. Hopefully we'll see you all again next time, and if you're here for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That will let you know when we've uploaded again another episode. But as always, whatever you do, keep it funny. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you again next time in another episode of Pyre. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye bye.